What's going on, guys? It's LadyB. Today we're going to look at one of the incredible matchups from the Queso Cup Town Hall 13 semifinals that clearly shows air is not dead in this meta. So today we're going to take a look at the matchup of Tompinai Empire. This is Rigo Torres' team going up against Benelux Esports, a Dutch team that has done phenomenal work pushing their way through the Queso Cup. And what we're going to take a focus on today is the fact that air, particularly Lalo, is not dead in this meta. So stay tuned, take a look. You can quickly skip through the chapters if you want to see each of the attacks, but they are broken down and a nice, easy way to navigate through. And also don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. If you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out, it's always much appreciated and it does help the algorithm. If you want to catch these wars live, be in the midst of all the action, cheering on your favorite teams, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. Turn those notifications on so you know when I go live, and also follow me on my social media. And you might see a little logo down here. If you're ever looking for bases, make sure to hop on my Discord server where we get free weekly drops courtesy of Blueprint Base Building. So without further ado, let's take a look at this incredible semifinals matchup. And don't forget to stay tuned for more of these wars to come if you missed them out or you want to take a look at review. They're going to wind up going up against Activity, who pulled in a 14-star war. So we're talking about high star counts. What's going on, Christian? Good to see you. You wonder what was the score? Bet, Queen Walkers, and ATN attacks. I tried getting in on that. I was trying to take a little time, like a break off of work to do it, and they wouldn't let me stream last minute. I think it was a missed opportunity from the admin side, unfortunately. But hopefully something they'll like work on for the future. So, Machuo, starting us off here for Tompinai Empire, we've got the Queen lining up this path, looking to charge your way through, cut inside that base, eliminate some heavy damage. We've got the scatter shots. We've got two scatter shots kind of nice in line together that we can pick up across here and create a nice Lalo path, straight line from this eagle side across right to those single targeting infernos. So this is looking nice. We've got the opening for the Queen to work in. Easy push. This is something that Tompinai Empire excel at, is these Queen charge Lalos. And you can see how easily he makes his way through. King ensuring that the Queen moves along. We've got the opening in the wall and we've already created a funnel. So we push him inside. He can take on the scatter, very least working on focusing some of that direction if he can, but mostly eliminating it. Now the Queen having to take on some of that damage as she works her way through, coming in from it from both sides here. Might need to force this ability, but the rage keeps her at bay. With that first scatter shot down now, Queen's in a good position to knock her way through, but the wall breakers do not help her get inside this base. So we've got the ROC, the Royal Champ, to get in here and work things moving along to ensure that we remove any possible push of those loons, any pathing from inside that base, because that's where we're going to see all those traps lurking, looking to take down the loons. And the Royal Champ does this perfectly. We still have the Queen alive as well. She's going to help take care of the cleanup. And look at the beautiful path now set for the Lalo. Straight line across from the Eagle straight to those single targeting infernos that do nothing to these loons. It's not like we're talking about multis. Rage is going to sweep them across. We still have the Warden ability and we still have the Queen ability to finish the job here. Now the Warden ability, yes, helps coming through because we need to finish our way moving along. We've got some splash on the back end and we've got a Tesla farm. So we want to make sure that these loons are nice and healthy as they get to the tail end of the raid. And I gotta say, he plays it safe, drops a freeze. He wants to know that he's gonna get the job done and not risk it for a biscuit. So Machuo coming in, rocking up with the beginning of this war, setting the tone of what we expect to see coming all around. And that is 3-star after 3-star with some swag, I might add. Queen. Oh. We need to get the storage down. A little hang up here. But 3 seconds left, and I'm not going to jinx it. It does get the job done. Oh, Queen getting slightly hung up there. Let's see what Rick Joachim can do here to try and answer Machuo's dominating performance in the start of this war. So we've got Rick Lining up with a queen charge Lalo. He does not want to be outdone here. Joachim wants to show that they know how to queen charge Lalo just with the best of them. Just the same as Tompinai. And there you go, Sunmaster. That gifted sub you were owed. So we kick this off with a Yeti Blimp. Taking out one of the biggest structures to worry about, and that's a town hall there. So that eliminates a huge threat. We don't have to worry about the warden ability being used there. The queen has a nice easy push along, though we do have to be a little bit mindful of the single targeting inferno. We have 3 freezes, so we can help hold this off easily to move her in and out. Now, one wall breaker set opens up a little bit of the path here, not necessarily where he wanted to see, but we've got one more just to get her right inside that juicy core. What do we talk about the core of the base? That's where we're likely to see a lot of the traps. There's no air defenses around, so it's a perfect placement. And you want to make sure that it's defended pretty well because if the loons path in that direction, they're going to be met with a lot of force and a lot of power that they have to go up against that can easily knock them down. And it also strays their path quite a bit. But he gets a secure opening into the core. Queen's looking like she's in a good spot, hanging onto the ability, so she's going to have enough power to work her way in and take out that air sweeper and scatter shot now that the clan castle is taken down. But can the royal champion take on the secondary scatter shot? I think is a bigger question. Right there on the outskirt edge, if it doesn't go down, the Lalos can easily path through, and we see that Joachim is already lining this up. He wants those loons in. He doesn't want to take a risk, so he gets a few set in place to go. But look at this. The royal champ comes in to try and help out, almost knocks it down. Can we get a couple of stray loons? There we go. Pathing back over. Warden ability is perfectly timed here because it helps not only from the impact of that scatter that remained, but from the eagle that is consistently pounding away at these loons till they make that line drive down and around. But we've got the support of the queen still, and we've got her ability in play. Plus, we've got 52 seconds left to go. There's a nice spread of minions and pups to help take care of the cleanup quickly. And yes, we have some storages on the back end, but this is no big issue. Moving along. Look at this. Look at this. That warden ability keeps these loons sailing through very quickly, keeps a nice bypass moving along. And here we go. 31 seconds left. Spread out. Cleanup is done. It's set. And we've got back-to-back 3 stars coming in. Johnny Co, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. And thank you for that first-time sub. Whew. Joachim coming in strong for the spicy tacos. But he's here supporting, nonetheless, supporting his duchies. So let's see what Michael's got in store. Epic performance so far. Exactly what we would have expected to see coming out of the 14 Star Wars from yesterday, plus a 15 star that came in from Queen Walkers. But both of these teams really setting quite the tone for themselves to have to work through for today. Diadin, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, welcome. So we've got Michael bringing in, some Zapquake Witch action. So with these witches, we want to be mindful, because we're not bringing super witches, we're bringing regular witches. We want to be mindful of multi-targeting infernos. We've got a couple of singles, but we've got the multi on the back end. So we're going to have to find a way to contend with that, likely bringing in the royal champ to help work it out. To section off some of the path here, we bring in the Zapquake. We take on certain flank damage that might knock out these witches very quickly. And with that, we take down the scatter shot. We do have a scatter shot on the back end as well that we will have to worry about also. But the path is set perfectly with the king and the P.E.K.K.A. from the siege barracks helping to move this along, keep those witches cored right inside the base here. With the king, with the P.E.K.K.A. here, we're going to have that nice advantage to move along down towards a multi-targeting inferno. And again, we'll have the royal champion once she has some protection coming in, likely from some hogs that would come out of the siege barracks. She can work through behind them as a tank for her. Ooh, do we have some Valks? Some Valks coming in for the cleanup. Oh, snap. That's going to be wrecked coming through. Easy opening for them, especially with the king still tanking. And the witches are holding strong here. A little bit hung up, but they're making their way through. The only... we've still got the queen alive. Oh, we've still got the queen and her ability. I'm going to call it at this point. With a minute 11 left on the clock, we've got the queen ability. We've got the royal champ ability. This is smashed. 3-star all day long. We even have a headhunter that we're hanging on to help get through that defending king. Look at how long he's waiting before He pops that Royal Champ ability, wants to get her right in line with the scatter shot. So the Seeking Shield makes contact with it. It hits 4 times, so 4 different defenses. She gets close enough that she gets that Seeking Shield off on it. One small final blow to take it down. And it's GG. Michael bringing Tompinai 2 for 2. We are setting the tone for some epic war action today with 3 stars just rolling all the way along. This was the perfect plan for this base. And, you know, like perfect base for the plan, I should say. But Michael knows his way around these witches, and he's showing that these witches are not out of the meta yet, though we see a lot more super witches these days. But these little ones can definitely get the job done. GG. We've got LP coming in live. Let me get some sub love in the chat. Thank you so much for that gifted sub to Van. Now, LP came in surprisingly with the first hit yesterday, and it was a 2-star. And we find this surprising because LP is probably notoriously one of the best known, well-known 3-star hitters of the Dutch community. So to see him 2-star really showcased Tribe's defense. It really showed how strong they were trying to hold back, to be able to hold back LP on this one. But he's one of those hitters we would have expected to see a triple, and that could have put them in a 15-star position. Will he pick up the triple today? Will he potentially get his team to a perfect war? I think is the big question here. So we have him bringing in some Zapquake Lalo. Baby Dragon gets a nice lure here. Easy pull to take it to a nice dark corner, take out that hound with the poison alone. That's huge value when you can take care of a CC troop like that, just with a poison and 1 troop. But it's a Zapquake and the Blimp combination that help get that lure and pull it out, but we get to see a nice shape up of the base. The only thing that we'll have to worry about slightly is that we have the air sweeper here still left. We're going to have to see which direction he decides to come in from. My assumption is going to be that he'll come in with the Lalo from behind it, coming in from this scatter shot here, which makes a lot of sense because that's where you're going to get a lot of damage. You don't want to leave that to the very back end. Heroes come in to support to take care of this town hall and, again, continue to shape up some of this path. We get that Quake down. Loosen up that air sweeper. Loosen up the eagle. Queen's not made her way to the town hall. Finally coming through. Has to force the ability. We do have a freeze to help hold it off if we need to, but we don't. Royal Champ sneaking her way in. Is it going to be enough to take out that air sweeper? No, it's not. Okay, so he's going to have to fight his way through those air sweepers, and he is coming from the opposite side. He's coming head in, wants to take out the eagle first here, but there's going to be some problems as he meets some resistance from this pushback from the sweep. Outlying Tesla Farm, he does notice and picks up, drops a hound and a couple of loons to tank, keeping the pathing moving along. But again, we've got the center of the space where we know we're going to see some traps popping out here and there. And unfortunately, he's lost out a huge chunk of his loons and doesn't get that eagle down. Can the minion do it? No. Sweep back around. The loons get in there. He's got the hound to still tank. And he should have enough time to sweep his way. Oh, come on. The tornado trap right there in the center of the base, pulling the loons around, wasting precious time as the loons fight to work their way in to finish the job here. 8 seconds left to go. This is a dramatic ending, but is it going to be enough to pick up the 3-star? It is. LP finally coming in, getting the triple that might be the way they could possibly get a big advantage in this matchup. We're heading to level 2 hype train status with Lena coming in with the gifted sub from Val. Val getting us. Oh, snap. Oh, my goodness. Val getting us past that level 2 hype status with the 10 gifted subs in chat. Get some love in the house. Get some spam emotes going. Whatever you want to throw. Any hype emotes. Get some love spammed in the chat. Thank you so much, Val. Now we've got Riak coming through. Riak bringing us in with more Lalo action. Tons and tons of Lalo, which we would expect to see from Tompinai, of course. But we've also been able to see Some lovely air attacks from the duchies as well. Now, the queen's charging her way in. Again, we ideally want to see her work her way. We want to see this core eliminated, getting out the air sweeper, getting out that scatter shot, and ideally taking out this multi where we have it connected to those clan castle troops. So, queen very patiently working along. We've got an open break here, which might force her way out. So the question is, are we going to try and sneak the royal champion to take on the eagle and a couple of connections moving in and along? We still have, though, two more super wall breakers to get this moving along. Ooh. And the queen makes her own way to get in where he wants her to go. Royal champ versus a single. Easy peasy pickup and takes it down. And we still have the king. King to come through. Is he going to take down this town hall? He's on his path towards it. Working his way in. Baby Dragon, was he dropped quick enough to force the king in? Yes. Yes, it was. So with the queen moving along, we now have everything set in place. And I'm going to tell you, we talk about these TDH style attacks. And this is very much what it is. Keeping your queen moving along continuously. Only keeping spells available for the queen. Now, yes, we have a haste, so this is not a TDH, but very similar with the way he's forcing this queen along and helping to support this with the loons while the queen works through. King secured the town hall. Loon pathing looking solid. Multi, not going to be a worry with that stone slammer and so many loons barreling their way through with the assist of the haste. 46 seconds left to go. A couple of additional loons to help with some outlying defensive spots here, as well as some of the cleanup. And with this, we've got Riak keeping the momentum, moving along. That 3-star train is rolling through today. Riak just dropping like a hammer with a superb queen charge Lalo. My goodness. And again, speaking of trains rolling through, Val coming in, bringing that level 4 hype train. Are we already like at a level 4 hype train status? With all these gifted subs rolling through. Thank you so much, Val. Val coming in with another 10 gifted subs. Holy hype, Batman. Get some love going. Lena with the LadyB love. Get some hype, get some love. Val is coming in like thunder. Thank you so much, Val. Much, much appreciated. Oh, this is great. Like the chat just scrolling through with these subs. Thank you so much. So let's see if Storm can keep things moving along for the spicy tacos. He's got to keep it hot. He's got to keep it spicy. So what does he do? He brings in some more Lalo. I'm impressed to see so much air coming in a meta where most people are afraid to use it. Spam is a lot easier these days, so you got to give credit to these players that decide to go in with the Lalo attacks. Now, bringing in the ice golems, we're looking to pick up some big value for the queen. We want a tank for her, but I like the spread across of using the king and the royal champ together. This helps give and spread out as much of that power as you can as possible. Queen really needs to get a bit more out of this. We want to see the defending RC go down, and ideally we want to see the single go down. We do have a freeze to help hold things off. Did we get that full clan castle lure? I think is the bigger question. Had some archers pull, so is there a hound inside there that maybe did not come out? Single doesn't go down, but that's not a huge deal. Couple more stray archers moving their way along. Oh, and dirty headhunters, but the double poison and the dragon combination is enough to take them out. Storm was ready and prepared for this, but will he have enough taken down with that cleanup to get this Lalo going? Morgana, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. And again, I think we're going to see Val's subs coming through, so much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Now, the pathing unfortunately got split up a little bit more than Storm wanted to see. He handled that CC well, but we still have to get back into the scatter shot. Loons do benefit from those hastes to sweep across back inside. A couple of tricky traps, though, get in their way. Is it enough to take this down? They're right there in the safe zone, but while that's going on, the main pack of loons are taking on a lot of heat Ooh, but they go by unscathed. With the dragon on the board, with the loons that we have remaining, there is enough to seal the deal and pick up another 3-star. We have 3 for 3 for both teams. Neither one backing down. Each of these guys wanting to come through and make their way to the finals today. And again, thank you so much for the amazing generosity coming in chat. Thank you so much, Val. If I missed any other subs coming through, I really do apologize, but this hype trade is just rolling along, and it's absolutely incredible. Very much appreciated. So we've got, speaking of spicy, we've got Rigo Torres coming through, and he's not bringing us Lalo. Can you imagine? He did this yesterday as well. Rigo Torres did not bring us Lalo yesterday, brought us dragons, and still brought home the 3-star for his war. Can he do it again? Ooh, the king does not take down that eagle. Queen's already pathed away. So are we going to send in the royal champ to take that on? It's a bit unfortunate. Blimp sails through to take on the town hall early. We're looking to shape up as much of the path as we can. Narrow it out for the dragons. No. Okay, we've got the dragons working their way across straight through. Blimp separated helps keep it focusing straight towards that scattershot section where we're going to see a lot of damage incoming. We're going to want this warden to help keep the dragons safely through some of this, because they're not only going to get troubled up by this first scattershot, but they're also going to start taking on some damage from the second as well. Warden ability would be useful coming in with the resistance of the air sweeper, but he hangs on to this. It's going to be a tough go, but we still have the bats that we can bring along. As soon as he can get through some of this core, he's going to be in a good spot, especially since there isn't much splash to worry about on the back end here. Rigo's coming in pretty strong. We still have the royal champ who's going to help try and distract the wizard tower. He does drop an early freeze here. We want to hold off the single targeting inferno. We want to keep the royal champ safe. And now at this point, more importantly, we want to keep the bats alive. Ooh! Is that a bomb? They get wiped out quickly at that. We still have a freeze left over. We've got a lot of dragons. The royal champ launches a seeking shield straight across the base. Oh, and this is still going to get it done, despite those bats meeting their demise. Yeah, that was a red bomb right in the face. I swear I blinked and they went poof, and I knew it wasn't the wizard tower. Oh my goodness. Rigo showing that he can not only Lalo, that he has a lot of versatility, especially in bringing in those drag bats. Ooh, we've got Maid. Is Maid Mask? Who's Maid? You guys have to remind me who Maid is. So we've got Maid coming through again, keeping it in the air theme, keeping it with the Lalo. GT, thank you for the follow. Maid is Maid. Maid's just Maid. Really? Maid is Maid? Is that Mate? Wait, it's Mate? Is it Mate? Is that really Mate? From Forbidden? Oh, I didn't know it was Mate. I didn't know that. Okay. Sorry. I just saw Mate the other day. I didn't know he was playing. Just saw him last night. Talking to him last night. I didn't know he was playing in this. I had no idea. Give me a break. I'm old. My brain goes wonky. Let's see. Let's see what he can do for the team. Can he keep him in it? Can he pull in the 3-star? Or is Tompinai going to get a possible advantage? So far, we've got a nice charge leading up. Double layer wall break. Gives the queen access, leading to not only the clan castle, but to the air sweeper and to the multi and the defending RC. Ooh, royal champ struggling a bit past those headhunters. So we want to see that multi go down. Oh, but she doesn't get it down. Okay, he's going to have to adjust for this. Headhunter comes through, but the poison's down and set. Easy pickoff for the Queen. Got the Loon. Pick up any possible traps. We're going to start the Stone Slammer here and get the Lalo moving along. Nope. Ooh, one single drop. There we go. Sneaks it in. One single drop to get it done. Easy claps. Queen, unfortunately, doesn't get the full wall break in to get deeper in, but the Lalo path looks good. Looks like it's set up, dare I say, for success. Nice Eternal Tome, keeping everything in that radius, sailing through, giving a little extra health as they work towards a scatter shot here. Quick freeze allows the Loons to safely work past it. 45 seconds left to go. We've got a haste to sweep them through the back end defenses, and the Queen's got her ability. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. 3 stars all day long. We've got Mate coming in and keeping this a super close war. Who is going to wind up backing down in the end? Will anyone back down? Will we wind up? Should I say it? With the double? Perfect war? Is this going to come down to a matter of time to determine who will face off either against Queen Walkers or Activity in the finals? The split screen. We're going to watch this right here on the split screen so we can see everything as it comes in. No guessing. No wondering what's going on the other side. This is dead even, dead split. But with time being the factor, it really is Spicy Taco's war now to technically lose. With that being the only factor here. So if we're looking on the left side of the screen, we've got Mr. Sneck, aka Mask, bringing us in with a Blizzard Lalo. Almualin coming in, looking to try and go with a safe approach as far as time goes, bringing in the Inferno Drags. He wants to shave off some time here. This is smart. This is a very, very smart move. Is it going to be enough to get the job done? He's got a nice clean path working along, but the Queen struggled to get inside that chamber a bit. That might cause an issue a little bit later on. Now for Mr. Sneck, for Mask here, we've got the Royal Champ struggling, but she does manage to get through. We've got the Town Hall eliminated. We've got the Hound eliminated. And the Queen still reserves her ability to help work her way in and charge to the core. King going to force her along, and we're looking to pick up those multis. Ooh. Time might not be an issue here. Almualin. I'm taking a quick look over, and Almualin's Inferno Drags got absolutely decimated. A 78% 2-star is going to mean it's a huge, huge opening here. Ooh, for Mr. Snack. 81% right now. We'll switch back to the split screen. I'll let you know. The Warden's got 1 minute and 15 seconds to try and get a little more percent along the way. But a 3-star will secure it for Spicy Tacos. This Lalo path is a bit rough. We didn't get as much out of that Queen as Mr. Snack had hoped for. But he gets a beautiful push in. And we still have this Warden ability to try and save the path along. Hound doing some great tanking for the scatter shot. Freeze helps hold it off so the Loons can try and sneak their way in and get some clearance to take it out. Tons left over, lots of time. Almualin's at a 90% 2-star, but at this rate, that is not enough to get the job done here. Mr. Snack bringing the Spicy Tacos in to victory with the perfect war. A little more percent to come for Almualin, but when you hit perfect, there is no way to come back and try and get that win. Almualin, a beautiful attempt, and look at how well he's done despite losing all those E-Dragons there. Absolutely superb performance from both teams. But you gotta give it to these Spicy Tacos who are fighting hard, taking down Tribe Gaming, taking down Tompinai Empire, and working their way through into the finals. Wow, my goodness. GG. Why don't we give a little bit of love? Why don't we take take a look at this final attack full screen that got the win. A little bit of love. 5 Lalo hits. Can you believe it? These guys were dominating today. Wow. There you go. Spicy tacos for the win. You guys ready for your payouts? 50-50 split. Incredible. So, those of you who picked the spicy tacos get a 1.99 times the multiplier payout. You went all in. I see Tony went 5K. So he's going to get just about that 10K on his channel points. They took out GX in round 5. 3 top teams in a row. Yeah, I mean, this... I was so sad I couldn't stream the wars. I work weekdays, so I really can't do the Friday streams for Queso Cup. So I was really disappointed, but there was some good competition, and Queen Walkers took down ATN with a perfect war. Bernal, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you, mister. I gotta say, the caliber for Town Hall 13 has been amazing. And I'm looking forward going into the next match. So I'm going to start the predictions now. I don't know how much time we're going to have, so I'm just going to put about 10, and we'll see where we go with that. But who do you think is going to win the next matchup? Is it going to be Queen Walkers, or is it going to be Activity? So 10-minute prediction in the chat. We'll take a look at the lineups in just a second, but we want to give a little bit of love to Mr. Sneck, who brought it home, and with some style, by bringing in the perfect war. That's the way to go up into the finals, where you know you might potentially face Queen Walkers. Queen Walkers coming in after 2 perfect performances. You got to bring the fire if you're going to get that big prize, and Spicy Tacos have certainly done that. Posse, thank you for the follow. Spicy Tacos is a pro team. So is this pretty much, this is pretty much the Benelux team, correct? It's like the Netherlands Vertex Cup team mixed with Benelux. You went for the better, so you, Wicked, you went for the better name. So you basically went for the bet the way I bet on horses. You always got to bet on the name, right? Sinan is the proud manager of the Spicy Tacos. So tell me, where did this name come from? I didn't even know the Dutch had tacos. I didn't know you guys had tacos, honestly. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me over on social media so you can see when I'm putting out videos, when I'm going live with these incredible wars, and more. Until next time, this is LadyB. I'll catch you guys later.
You